half, TMJ4 News has been partnering with the Wisconsin Black Historical Society Museum and Milwaukee High School of the Arts for Project Discovery.
3 groups of high school students learned about Milwaukee's Black history and worked with journalists at TMJ4 News, as well as experts from the Wisconsin Black Historical Society to tell those stories. So this morning we are featuring student work by Matiana and Alexander. They're sharing the story of Ardie Halyard and how she helped shape our community.
You might drive past Columbia Savings and Loan on Fond du Lac Avenue and think nothing of it. But what you may not know is that it was one of the first Black-owned financial institutions in the Midwest, co-founded by an inspirational Milwaukee leader named Ardie Clark Halyard.
She was very determined to meet and do things upright and do things well.
Born in Covington, Georgia in 1896, Ardie's mother died early, leaving Ardie to take care of herself and her 7 siblings.
She was always present, and she always made the difference.
When Ardie moved to Milwaukee at the age of 27, she immediately became active in her new town, helping to shape and provide for the African American community.
She wanted to be community engaged. She wanted to create committees where people would support the needs of people.
Ardie was deeply concerned with the conditions facing African Americans in Milwaukee.
Milwaukee was not prepared for them, Black people, because they were not permitting them to live all over the city. They were confined.
Ardie fought tirelessly for equal rights in Wisconsin. She helped launch the NAACP chapters in Racine and Kenosha, and was the first woman president of the state NAACP.
She then restructured the NAACP, ran for office, put her husband as chairperson, and put her key people in places.
In 1924, Ardie and her husband Wilbur founded Columbia Savings and Loan, which allowed African Americans to apply for loans without facing racial discrimination. She also worked as a director for Goodwill Industries for over 20 years, dedicating her time to helping others. Today, Ardie's legacy lives on in Milwaukee. There is a park, city street, and neighborhood named after the Halyards. Many of the houses in Halyard Park were built with money lent from Columbia Savings and Loan.
She was a no-nonsense person, but she was a very dedicated person to the mission. She worked very hard.
She believed in doing things well. She was just a good woman.
From Milwaukee High School of the Arts, I'm Matiana Hernandez, along with producer Alexander Averhage with this special report for TMJ4 News.